about 6 strip clubs.
Sorry.
There was like 6 strip clubs within a half mile of me. And I was like, what the fuck? So then I got curious and I was like, how many strip clubs are in Toronto? And there's like 50 of them. Like it's ridiculous. There's like one on every other corner.
Really?
I guess it's a huge thing up here. I don't know.
Are they
I was
like?
just looking for a dive bar, like I just want to go in there and drink at the bar.
Why doesn't James Harden play there?
True. Makes the most sense. That's why he went to Houston.
He stayed there the longest too.
Yeah. Should go to like Miami or something next.
You're not video or recording the video, are you, by chance, Lane?
Yeah.
Oh, so you got the whole video?
Yeah.
I realized that I hadn't been, so I will need that.
Yeah, I'll have to convert it because it's in a weird like it's called like MKV. I'll have to
Okay.
convert it to like an MP4 and
Lane.
then send it over.
Lane.
If you got an ass, I'll kick it.
I'll kick it.
I should just like start reading. Steve sent me a list of his own ideas. We should just like read off his jokes.
Yeah.
You would love that.
I feel like you guys used to do that early on. He'd like send you a list of random stuff
He
and then you
did.
just read them off.
I mean, me and
I think
him,
I still have some of those.
especially early on in the PPD, like me and him riffed like all goddamn day. It's also COVID, and I was fucking eating Adderall like candy.
Yeah, that was those were like especially we're in the like window where COVID was like cool. The first like month, it was awesome.
It was really cool until it sucked.
Yeah, and then it was like the worst thing ever, like mentally and stuff.
Yeah, just living alone in Kansas City, trying to build a podcast, just going insane.
I have to
Yeah.
say, of all the places I liked recording the best, it was definitely your Westport place.
Yeah, it just had a good energy.
Yeah.
I think it'll be good here if we ever get a chance to record here.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it where I'm sitting right now, but I have a pretty cool spot behind me. Not you
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah, it looks pretty dope.
Yeah,
The shed's pretty cool too, though. I mean, if I'd
it's
say.
not a bad one. I mean, stadium. Our best episodes were recorded at the stadium. What?
Wait, what do you mean stadium?
Our studio, dude.
Oh, I thought you meant. I don't.
PPD Stadium.
Yeah,
We called it.
yeah, that's probably second best for sure. I still think your Westport apartment was dope.
Yeah.
I mean, the one with Luna, that one. I mean, we've got some of the best like introductions in that one. Videos.
Yeah, you had a pretty great Luna moment that I can never play ever. But that was at the stadium. Man, I can't find his. Had some good ones.
If he wouldn't have deleted his Facebook, I'd probably have him.
Do messages not stay?
Messages.
Are they not like through Messenger?
Oh, I was looking for something else.
Oh,
Man, look at my eyes. Really got me high, huh?
they're beautiful.
I hate the glimmer though. Yeah, you guys want to steal some Steve jokes? We can do that. Think
Yeah,
he'll be
let's,
better.
nah, he'll be flattered.
Okay. See.
I'm going through the least bloody beehole in PPD, the conversation, see if I can find anything in there.
Good old. That just reminds me of text with Steve.
Y'all remember this?
Yeah.
Oh, it's still one of the funniest ones ever.
What?
Yeah, that
What?
What?
Did you see it?
it was the electric shock nipples.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was
That-
insane.
I sampled the one of Matt's like "Rrr" sounds from that for the rap that I did.
Do it. I've watched that so many times.
That was like an all-time episode.
yeah.
I kind of want to call him.
Have you talked to Frankie at all recently?
But no. Contact Frankie McDonald.
Yeah.
Yeah, he tells me the weather.
He's always like, "Do I have any fans in Afghanistan?"
Yeah, dude, his Twitter has gone off the rails.
And then he's always predicting like earthquakes in California. I'm like, dude, stop. You gotta stop.
He was ahead. He was winning.
It's like, I don't want you to be right. Well, if you just predict earthquakes enough times on major fault lines, you're going to be right eventually.
I found him. He texted it to me. We never text. We always talk on Facebook. Like fucking boomers. I don't. Here, I'll send it to you guys too. We can just periodically steal his jokes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because they're like fucking Steve jokes that don't make any goddamn sense.
It was so funny the other day when we were playing COD and he was like smoking while you were mid shot, like threw a smoke grenade. So it blinded you from where you were shooting.
What you doing, Steve? I was yelling at him before I was even dead.
Yeah. It's like, dude, you blinded me, not the other guy.
I get so angry at anybody that throws smoke though. Like unless you're like trying to get away.
Yeah, that's the only time I ever use it is to run away.
But you
Or
don't-
like to use a buy station.
Yeah, that's true. Steve out of context is absolutely
Oh.
makes no sense. Why do they call them green beans?
I was just reading that one.
They don't really look like it so much.
Yeah, they're green, but they are. He concedes that yes, they are green, but they don't look like it.
What do they look like?
They are green, but not really.
Okay, I just not got it. Stupid Canadian internet.
I have a hunch that we as humans,
Oh, go.
we as humans are not taking advantage of all the other mammals that could be milked. Like manatees or what?
I don't know why he doesn't think I have any hobbies.
I don't know what that guy does.
He's so interested in all the shit that I do. So I don't know why he doesn't think I have any hobbies.
Do you have any hobbies?
Yeah, smoking ribs, dude.
He's always talking about my chickens and
ribs
my projects that I do. You
He
know,
grows pumpkins.
Is a project a hobby? Are you a chicken hobbyist?
I mean, I built a chicken coop.
Is
He,
that just out of hobby? You did that for a purpose, though. You did that to get eggs.
we all know he
I
scrapbooks.
thought about building them for selling though.
I feel like a hobby, you have to have like
An Etsy store attached to it.
no, like not like a sense of fulfillment, but like
Yeah,
I feel like you got to get something metaphysical out of it. You know, like I feel like
like guitar.
got to be cathartic.
I get happiness out of it.
I guess I don't know.
Making queso.
I like doing stuff outside. You know,
So Spencer doesn't have any hobby.
The outside is his hobby.
being outside doing stuff.
Just something about the sky.
I'm
That's
always
my
doing
hobby.
something. I've been told I'm very versatile.
Oh, he's a verse bottom, dude.
I could do top, bottom, sideways,
Whoa.
front door, back door.
Some of those are the same.
Yeah, they're similar at least. I don't know, like power bottom. I'm really not sure what a power bottom is, to be honest. Does that just mean that you're?
You're the one providing.
I think
the
you're
force.
fucking if you're a power bottom, but maybe you just like to be on bottom.
Power bottom sounds like someone who just slams their ass on the ground.
Spencer, Google power bottom for us.
Okay. Power bottom.
Yeah, we need that.
You turn off say search. All right.
Yeah, good idea.
Okay. They're the kind of sex partner who just doesn't just lie there. Okay. They're controlling the tempo of sex along with the depth of penetration.
That's it. That's what a power bottom is.
Yeah.
That's all. How is that gay?
They're the main driver, I'm assuming.
Yeah, but couldn't you just have an assertive woman?
True.
Oh, it also says at the top in the queer community. So
Oh, so they are a top.
it is definitely with guys. With yeah.
It's yeah.
It's kind of weird that he uses that term in men's health in the queer community.
Well, now I'm confused again.
It could be reapplied.
Are you doing the fucking or are you getting fucked as a power bottom?
Being a power bottom is really a state of mind. It's knowing that it's a goddamn gift to be inside your butthole.
Okay. Pull up Webster's.
That's
And when
mental.
you decide to have sex with someone, it is their privilege. So you're basically telling them
So you're just a sassy receiver.
sassy.
You're so sassy about it.
You're like a beta cuck, you know.
No, you're like an alpha beta.
Well, a beta is technically the receiver. That's
I still don't understand how this is gay though. Like I'm like that sounds like every girl that Brady's dated.
yeah.
I mean,
Except for Amy.
yeah. She was. I don't know.
Yeah, I think in her own world she believes that, you know.
Yeah, I think Amy's a power bottom. At least to Brady. I don't think we're very. I don't think we clarify. I don't think I'm fully understanding what a power bottom is, to be honest.
You have to do your own research.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think I
What definitions are
I
here.
can just randomly text that to right now and get like the answer I want.
Okay, this one's person's use of their sexual attractiveness to gain advantages in business. Oh,
Oh.
can be used in business meetings.
That's a honeypot.
That's a business guy that's trying to pretend what he's doing isn't gay.
Oh, here's also a term for bottom bitch.
Well, that's just the highest making prostitute.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I know that one. I'm
Give him another one.
Okay, so the bottom girl. What's the bottom girl mean?
That's just the politically correct version of a bottom bitch.
No, this one says it's the pimp's most trusted girl.
Yeah, so that's what bottom bitch.
But she's most likely to give him the correct amount of money when it comes time.
Yeah, I think I was right there. I think that's just. I don't know why a pimp would need to be politically correct, but
How do you know if you bottom out in a girl?
her prolapse.
Bulging or overly full look in the lower portion of the breast. Excessive distance between nipple and bottom of implant. Okay.
Are we still reading Steve's list?
No,
No.
No, but we are on an equally as confusing list. But I don't think we ever got to the bottom of it, the bottom bitch of it.
Wonder how many nurses that have helped me at the hospital have an OnlyFans.
That's not even a joke. He just really wants to know that.
Yeah, he's like, please,
had-
somebody tell me.
With these nurses. Now he wants to take it a little bit further.
So I was talking to Brady the other night at the bar.
His best ideas are ones. I think that he should just vote. Like if he kind of like he should base his jokes off of how I draw. Like I only draw Matt. He should only make jokes about you.
Brady says he knows about half a dozen people in Chillicothe that have an OnlyFans account.
Prove it.
Well,
Subscribed.
Yeah.
They want to drop a link.
he didn't tell me anything. I didn't ask.
Well, it sounds like he's fucking lying to me.
I know of at least two off the top of my head.
Still?
One of them for sure. The other one, I'm not sure if she still does it, but I have seen the pictures.
No. That's bold. I mean, props to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, small town.
So,
Yeah.
especially whenever you go to the bar and there's all those old dudes there and they're like, oh, I'll look at their Instagram. Oh, looky there. There's a link.
They're popping their OnlyFans right on their Instagram.
One of them did. Yeah. And that's,
I guess
I told somebody about it. And then like a month later, I got a screenshot. It was
I
kind
guess
of
it's really
interesting.
not too much different about what we do. But I mean, I'm not showing my body. Not that I don't support it. That's just not anything anybody wants to see, you know?
Yeah.
Nobody even wants to hear this shit. We're just making them listen, you know?
Oh, here's a new list. 13 problems every power bottom deals with.
Okay, here's some insights. Okay.
Learning the basics is the number one problem.
That's number one problem.
That's the problem for everything, though. You got to learn the basics first.
Yeah.
Hey, practice makes perfect.
Number two is assuming you're submissive. Okay.
Oh,
These don't have insights, they're just like lists.
Well, it just doesn't automatically mean you're the submissive one, though, apparently. I guess it can mean oftentimes you deal with problems of being forced into it. You know, I don't know.
I didn't know
Who
those.
brings what?
What?
Three is who brings what.
These
Two
are
is
very
who
confusing.
brings the lube.
It's obvious.
I guess so.
It is? That's what it says?
Yeah,
Is this
it
men's
says,
health
but
week?
when you're a power bottom, that line can get murky. It's not uncommon to be a little confused about who should be responsible for certain things.
I mean, wouldn't it be better for just both to kind of keep the lube on board?
Yeah, just to make sure.
You know,
Keeping it clean is number 4.
like your beehole.
I guess so. Yeah.
That's
Watch what you eat. So no Indian food. Okay.
not a lot of power bottoms in Toronto.
God, there's more Indian food restaurants in 2 square miles in all of like the Midwest.
Yeah, I bet it slaps.
I'm a Thai food man.
I'll eat either.
Dude, that butter chicken was fucking good, but it came out the same exact way it went in.
Butter.
It did not change. It just went through me.
Dude, I love Indian food.
I want to like Indian food more than I do, to be honest. I think it's the coconut milk. I don't like coconut milk.
They don't really cook with the coconut milk. That's more Thai food.
Oh,
They cook with a lot of cream, like heavy cream.
very much it.
There's a lot of cream.
I don't
It's
know.
good.
It's I don't know. There's some things I like about it, but I love Thai, so must not be.
Yeah. Yeah, like a Thai curry would probably have coconut milk in it, like Penang does.
Green curry does, I'm pretty sure. And I
Mhm.
love green curry. Go on.
Your playmate assumes the back door is open for business.
Isn't it?
Maybe
I'm
it's just
actually
not your
learning
thing, or maybe you're just having a rough day down there and you don't want to receive.
Hmm.
I mean, if you got, I don't know.
I've never really considered the trials and tribulations.
Is this like they're wanting to take a day off? Like that seems what the list is about.
Why is this specific to power bottoms? This just seems like issues that people that gay people would have potentially.
No, that's literally just direct about to power bottoms. 13 problems every power bottom deals with. Huh.
I wish I knew a power bottom.
I mean, it literally says directing him or her to the right spot. That's number 8. So I mean,
Him or her.
it's
Oh, there we go.
girls or
Aiden was
guys.
right.
No, wait, just a little more to the left. Wait, no, your other left.
Wouldn't there only be one left? And that's it'd both be the same left, right?
I thought they were supposed to be like the dominant one in here. They're sending a little bit beta now.
Going too fast. Whoa, honey, it's not a race.
Did you
Or we're
guy?
going too slow. Are you in me yet?
That's just mean. That's just mean.
Yeah, that's a mean list.
Nobody say that.
It's
Video
still a lot of work.
being
Laying down as a power bottom means you can relax a little bit more than you would propping yourself up as
Aren't
a
you taking the power away?
Yeah, what is going on? This is the most like the more we learn about power bottoms, the more vague it becomes.
Yeah, I was thinking like huge, like Mark McGuire type person on steroids. It's like has too much aggression that they got to get out, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That I mean, I feel like that would be a power bottom.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And 13 is the stigma.
Yeah.
Stigma balls.
Power bottoms get stigmatized from being on the bottom. It's not fair for a lot of reasons. No one should be ashamed for what role they play.
It's not fair.
Oh man, I think we should just do a whole podcast where Spencer just reads lists like this.
Yes, for sure. He's got to find the most insane list.
I didn't even know what power bottoms was until
I still don't.
Still don't. I thought I did. I thought I knew a lot more before before we started all this. I don't even know what got it brought up. It's so confusing. I didn't know life was so confident for the homosexual community.
Well, it sounds like it's like it's not just that community.
Yeah, yeah. Which at least we were right about that.
True.
So women can be power bottoms.
We knew 1% of the information.
We'll start calling Steve old power bottom.
He would be a power bottom, I think.
Old Steve power bottom.
Mr. Power Bottom. I wish Steve was here.
Yeah, I feel like he would have had some good insight.
Yeah, he would just like be straight up lying to us about what a power bottom was.
Yeah.
It's kind of
They
his
squeeze
thing.
their cheeks real hard and they're just
Well, see, the
pounding
thing
it.
about power bottoms is so you got to be white. Yeah.
You got to be a quarter Cuban.
So you see, I'm still in play. Waiting out Twitch.
Oh, what? Just regular ones?
Yeah, that's all I do.
Oh yeah.
Lunas to record. Well, do you think you would be a power bottom, Spencer?
I don't know.
That sounds like a power bottom
Yeah.
answer.
I don't know. Vague, just like a power
After
bottom.
that list,
I guess it depends on my mood. You know, it's all about. It just said it's all about stigma. You know, so
true.
I think you're an otter. Because you're not very hairy.
I don't know. Have you seen my balls?
Not in a while. You keeping your balls pretty unkept these days.
My goat. Yeah. Wait, no, not actually. I did shave recently. First time in this year, I think. There's a pretty good bush going on down there.
Spring cleaning.
I gave up on
And
it. No
It's a
more.
lot easier to work out too. Like when your nuts are shaved, and it's not like pulling when you're running and stuff. You know.
You got to keep them trimmed. You got to keep on shaving them at that point. Then you get all prickly.
Mhm.
That's awkward.
Get snags.
Do you guys have like your leg, like your thigh is just really hairy, and then
Like right
your
around my balls.
balls, like the triangle, is just nothing, and it looks funny because there's like a
Try-
triangle of no hair.
I'm trying to look.
Like
I'm trying to
chafing
look real quick.
inside of your fucking groin. No, man, I would say the hairiest part of my leg is like the areas closest to my balls.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, no, it's like a damn bush.
Oh, you're saying when after you?
It's just like when you shave your
Sure,
nuts
yeah.
on the
I see what
crotch
you're saying.
area, and then it's just like this little triangle of baldness in this.
See,
big
that's
forehead.
part of the reason why I've quit shaving. It's such an awkward area of hair, you know, like it's not. Luckily, beards grow in like an even-ish way, you know, so
Oh,
you can
mine.
where your lines are. But you don't have lines to follow. You just have like an empty patch. It's just inconsistency. So I don't know. I'm all for boycotting the old clippers for the balls. I mean, I if it, you know, I trim up the top. I don't let it get too long. You know, like, I don't want my hair wrapping around my dick and then strangling it to death.
Yeah, you go with like a 3 clipper.
Yeah, I mean, I just like just right up top. Just yeah,
Just not, yeah, nice little fade.
just
Maybe you can just get like cornrowed or something.
it's more of a fro, and I just keep it nice and pert and prim. You know,
Do you think anybody cornrows their nut hairs?
I'm sure it's been done.
yeah. I don't have the talent. I think that's the appropriation.
I'm gonna search it, and then it could be a background.
Yeah.
Cornrowed
Good.
nuts.
I love it.
Turn off, say search. Okay. Oh, it keeps bringing me up bags of cord nuts.
What are the both of us?
That's a lot of nuts. Hmm. Yeah, it's not coming up.
Never been done. Maybe you can be the first.
Yeah. Maybe it's because it's Yahoo. I don't know, why is it searching in the Yahoo?
Canada. Actually, I like Yahoo. I use it for news.
Yeah, me too.
I use it for porn.
Really?
No.
Or do you just use a browser for porn?
I use Edge because I like to edge.
Is that a thing?
It's
Oh,
like the Microsoft. It's an Explorer, basically.
I thought you were saying you go to a website called Edge. I'm like,
Oh, I just go to Microsoft. I use Microsoft Edge.
good. I
You
use
know,
Mozilla Goon.
I don't like using Google because it always pops up somewhere I don't want it to, like work.
Yeah, it always happens.
Like, God damn it,
PowerPoint
delete this
pops
shit
up.
real quick before the fucking IT guy see it. No, it doesn't. That doesn't really happen. I'm just making that shit up. But
I mean, I've had some close calls. I don't think I've ever opened it and been like, oh shit. But like I've definitely like been out and realized, oh, I got porn on my browser right now. And hopefully it's like something I was just like enjoying and not something that I was looking up for the podcast, which I like rarely use anyway, but it was
you ever
fun.
like exit out of your so say you watch porn one night and the next day you go to work and then you're like, oh, I want to go search this, look up something. And then you open up your browser and then it starts playing the video again that you had on the night before.
I don't think I've ever had the video play.
Oh, I had it happen once. The sound was definitely like about halfway up, so it wasn't super loud. But if it was all the way full volume, it would have been bad.
I've had it like turn on like on the Bluetooth and like while I was like just kind of automatically and play like real loud. And I'm sure that like my neighbors heard it. So it wasn't quiet.
It happened in Warrensburg one time at that 403 Franklin house. I was playing music all night at the party. And then I went downstairs and went to sleep. Well, I was going to go to sleep.
Yeah.
And everyone's, in bed, like in their rooms. And I started playing the porn and it was just playing on the speaker in the living room.
Did they hear it?
And Bussy said, are you doing something naughty down there?
Why does everybody say that to you whenever you get busted?
Something naughty?
Well, cool. Yeah, I think that's how it happened with me too. I think I was playing music and then I just kind of forgot that it was connected or watching some porn. Just
Like, why the fuck isn't there any sound? I keep turning it up. And maybe it's one of those videos that doesn't have any sound. Oh, fuck, it's the Bluetooth.
and then you're like panicking. You forget how everything works. And so you start shutting down everything except for the fucking porn. You're like, how the fuck do I goddamn do it? Like, it's like the one time your computer just freezes on the fucking sound. It's just how that shit works. I had somebody, I had somebody open their computer and porn was on in class once. I think I was the only one that saw though.
You just pretend it didn't happen.
I was laughing pretty hard.
Oh, okay.
I mean, what am I supposed to do? It was like I was trying to get a video of it, but I couldn't get there in time. It was some pretty basic shit. It was pretty boring. Fucking blonde girl riding shit. Yeah, no adventure there. No creativity. It was just Easter and I didn't see one video of the Easter bunny fucking somebody. I think that might be the first time in like 15 years. Pretty common in my life. I don't know. What?
I haven't seen that ever, I don't think.
You ever seen that? Oh, it's out there.
Uh-uh.
Yeah. Probably thousands of videos on it.
Okay, so I looked up cornrow balls, and
I think you should have
something
done.
came up called skewered balls, like a
Oh.
skewered,
Skewer?
and yeah, it's not something you want to see.
Oh, it doesn't sound like it's something I want to see.
Sounds like a
I
kebab.
backed out. It looked terrifying right from the start.
Were you looking for cornrows balls on 4chan?
White girl cornrows. Oh,
That's
okay.
a Tom
I guess
Segura.
there's literally a porn list for white girls with cornrowed hair.
Is it good?
Hello? I can't hear you guys.
Can you not hear me?
Can you hear me?
Dude, started
His,
watching
his
porn.
speakers die.
Hey, buddy.
Okay, I can hear you now.
All right.
Was it the porn video fuck your shit up?
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
What?
White girl cornrows.
The Tom Segura album.
This is literally a freaking like bunch of porn videos of white girls with cornrows.
Are you watching them right now? You seem pretty distracted.
It's just really, it's a weird, it's like the strangest list I've ever heard of.
He's in his own world right now. This is
Yeah.
like opening doors in his mind.
Well, I'm definitely not watching the skewered balls.
Yeah, that sounds horrifying.
Oh, swollen balls. What the fuck is that about?
Woolen balls?
Swollen balls.
Sounds pretty self-explanatory.
Extreme testicle skewering porn. What the fuck is skewering balls is like a thing?
It sounds like a torture type thing.
Yeah, I think it is. It's like a skewer my balls, you know, kind of thing.
You can only do that so many times.
Yeah, there's only so many holes you can make in a ball sack.
Yeah, you eventually run out of balls.
There's only two.
There's like you gotta save the ball skewering for like special occasions, like very special, like fucking weddings and baptisms.
I gotta stop watching shit like that on the Marriott's Wi-Fi before they kick me off.
No, the guy running the front desk is watching the same exact thing.
Yeah, probably.
You guys are gonna be best friends. He's like, hey, me too.
It's probably okay in Canada. You can watch whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, they watch like somebody running over a set of balls with ice skates.
The poutine video. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure that's everywhere here.
Yeah, and that's like the Pizza Boy video up there.
Oh man. Well, he was Canadian. That guy, I believe. Old Pig Norman.
Pig. I wonder if I have any. We'll look up Pig Norman. Just put that in the background here.
Wonder what that guy's up to. I think he goes through like long periods of shame where he'll do something insane and then he'll just kind of disappear. And all of a sudden he'll show up and just do something horrid.
He's like a really terrible Hunter Keller.
I mean, if he's a terrible version, he's gonna be horrible.
The pattern that Hunter Keller goes through. He just doesn't do anything horrible.
No,
To
Just-
anybody else.
disappears forever for months.
Saw him a couple
Hunter, if you're watching this, I'm just curious. Where do you go?
It's just during research.
Because I do miss you sometimes.
He used to listen.
Okay. I can't find any images of Pig Norman anywhere.
Do Pig Norman YMH. Maybe he
MH.
scrub the whole internet.
White MH. Yes, I think it must be.
No way. Pig Norman.
I'll put Tom Segura
Yeah,
in there.
super easy to find.
Well, it's not bringing anything up on my end.
Well, I don't like looking at
It's
Because you ruined your computer.
blocked in Canada.
his name is Norman Somerton.
Oh, I found it. Oh, here it is. Yeah. Are you watching the video?
Oh, What do you think? I'm just quietly watching the most horrid video I know. Are you?
Yes, he is.
Why? Why are you doing that?
I didn't. I just played the beginning where he's doing the snorting. Want to hear it again?
That poor guy. The worst part is he's like a sweetheart. You would never think somebody so downright kinky could be such a sweet person.
Apparently, he wished everyone a happy new year 3 months ago. What that video is about.
You just hear like the first sound and then it goes away. Just like a hee.
Better than Call of Duty. So yeah, we'll send that video over to you.
Yep.
Sorry. Did you guys hear that?
You're the bleep bleep?
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know how to stop
Oh,
Well, it's a good episode.
Yeah, that list was great. We need it. That's something that needs to continue. It's just like lists.
The reads list.
Yeah.
I just like the concept of Spencer connecting like sympathetically with the gay community.
Yeah.
It was actually kind of heartwarming, you know. Spencer's like, oh,
Yeah.
our bottoms really do have it tough.
Yeah.
well, I think it was kind of connected to women too. I said his or her at one point. Yeah.
Yeah, I
True.
keep isolating power bottoms to the gay community. It's just the only way that I've ever heard it.
I mean, being a straight woman is kind of gay. So
Like,
I mean, it could also be, directed at other. It doesn't have to be. It could be like trans, too. It doesn't have to be just.
well, that's true.
sounds like it could be anyone. Any one of God's creatures.
So, damn.
Maybe it is directed at. I mean, it could doesn't. Maybe when it says her, it's not even referring to like a straight girl.
Yeah, or maybe she's pegging. Maybe they like to peg.
True.
Yeah.
Does the bottom have to be a dude? Or person with a penis?
I don't know.
Spencer, do your research. Come back next week with a full report.
I mean, it is pretty anal hour. I mean,
Well, I
I
need
think
to
that's the one consistency of power bottoms is anal is involved.
get off this
Is it?
hotel internet before I start searching.
Come with a PowerPoint next week.
Yeah, like honestly, if
Dude,
you
I'm actually really good at making PowerPoints. So
if you'll actually do that for
with
us,
charts.
I did like 100-slide PowerPoint presentation today. I could do like a
69 slide one.
with charts, pie graphs.
I like this. We've got a lineup for next episode.
Sounds like a lot of work, but I'll try
I'm
to
gonna build a tournament bracket and eat a bunch of burgers. Spencer's got to create a PowerPoint about power
PPD
bottoms,
presentation.
power bottom point.
A PPDP.
Oh,
PPD PPT.
PPD PPD. What are you gonna do for next episode, Lane?
I don't know. I need to think of something to contribute.
You could watch that video while we're watching you watch it.
Nah.
Yeah, if he's watching it, we have to watch him. You gotta The only reason you ever show anybody that video is so you can watch their soul leave their body. You're never the same after you see that video. I wonder if we can find that video of us showing Mark.
Oh, Mark. Wonder if how he's doing these days.
He's on Call of Duty every once in a while.
Probably between his therapy times.
I really, I think we told this to him, like to his face, but like I really kind of no, that was Matt said that he thought Phil would be a twink. I thought that Mark would be a twink, and he looks like he plays baseball, so very different from what I thought he was. Like Call of Duty with him.
What about Jib Jib?
Jib's just that dude.
Dude,
Lane doesn't like Jib.
he goes from 0 to midnight in 10 seconds.
Do something.
I like Jib. He just like drunk Jib is like the most insane person on the planet. Like he just like blacks out and then does things that make no sense whatsoever.
Man, I painted his entire hand black 2 years in a row.
He posted something the other day on like Instagram or Facebook or something. I was gonna comment and be like, "How's your hand doing?" And I decided not to. He's probably just like, "It's stupid."
I'm sure he would think it's funny. I mean, he's got a good humor about it. I just love this. Like the second year, he like came out, showed up super drunk, and he's like, "You're not getting me this year, Caden." I had him in like two hours. Like I'm not even exaggerating. Like
Oh, I feel like he just goes full throttle on the drinking and then he gets blackout and then he's done.
For like 8 o'clock, yeah.
Yeah, he's kind of Hager's Peter.
I remember that time in Colombia, you guys got pulled over and we were all like, "Oh my God, they're about to like go to jail." Because I think there was even like cocaine or something in the car.
Oh yeah, there were some drugs.
And somehow you guys were already drunk and you got out of even like a ticket.
Well, I told Jim not to say a goddamn word.
The damn coconut monkey.
What?
The coconut monkey?
Cut that. Cut that.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. He's Thai. That felt like a racist.
I was so mad about the coconut monkey that night because I was like,
You can't
fucking
just like
thing had,
change
like,
subjects like that, man.
30
You can't
times as
just
much
throw.
shit.
Whenever we're talking about Jib, you can't just say that. Dude.
Oh. No, talk about that monkey you had in your car.
Coconut, man.
You can't call Jim that.
I wasn't calling Jim a coconut monkey.
Did you just create a racial slur?
I never even heard of that one.
Yeah, you can't just make up.
You just made it up.
Yes, man.
Oh God.
Wow.
What do I do? Do I keep that? I gotta keep that, right?
Yeah, it was an accident.
Just talking about
I know what you're
Jim.
talking about too. It's like one of those things you get in Hawaii that's like a piggy bank.
Yeah,
But it's like
he's talking about a story where Matt Poole used to send me weed, the coconut monkey.
Yeah, and you had it in there and you'd always get away with shit
Yeah,
because it was in the coconut monkey. No one would have expected that.
I'm a slippery motherfucker, as Garcia once said. But I don't condone it. I don't condone losing allegedly illegal bags of drugs in your car and get pulled over while you were allegedly under the influence.
I think you guys just you were just moving parking spaces.
Literally, but
I think that's legitimately what you were doing.
Yeah.
We were just parked in a spot where we were afraid that we were going to get towed. But yeah, we got out of that one. Shouts out to Jib. But I literally did. Like he was freaking out, and I was like, "Jib, just don't say a fucking word."
Yeah.
Like,
Or he walked into the room like screaming still. He was still freaking out.
Like after you got away with it.
Well, when guys came back upstairs, he came to the room. He's like, "Hager, he started freaking out, you know, like telling him the whole story.
Oh, he also just slapped 2 fucking pencil-sized gator tails right before he walked into that room. I'll never forget that. I can keep that. It's slang. I don't know. All right. Well, I'm gonna. We're recording now.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta leave.